Oh, hello. Why, hello there. All right, we are live, we're ready, and we're gonna get to work on our boards. Hey, what's up? I am starting a little bit later than usual today, but thank you all for, thanks for bearing with me. Today, we're going to be working on these frames. So I actually got a little bit of it done off stream. I will show you the frames that we finished. So from last time, this is the sequence from last time. Hold on, let me do like the movie mode. Yeah, these are the frames from last time. Those are all good now. They're all good now. And this was, I think, a frame that I did off stream. So this is what the pie looks like. I added a little bit of extra effects, made it nice and sparkly. This is definitely like pie vision. You put on your pie goggles, this is what all pies look like. And yeah, I will now work on these frames where like the kids are reacting. If it looks tight here, it's because it is. I think my what I'm gonna aim for is maybe have the framing of the first one something like this. Like be like, oh, or wow, this will be the frame. And then the camera will reposition itself. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay that down real fast. I need to think if I actually want this to be the case. No, I think it works. I think it goes to here and then we transition into this shot, which is perfect. So something we do in storyboarding sometimes is we try to link actions. So here the action is kind of on the right side. And then when you move to here and the camera moves, your action is moved now onto like the left side of the screen. And then when you cut, there's like something happening here that you want to take note of. So like the important part of this shot is like in the same zone. So this is something that people try to do sometimes in boards. And hello, Gab! You're eating Bulldog spicy ramen? How spicy is it? How spicy? Also, thank you, Gab! Thanks. Thank you. You're wonderful, I point at you. You're what is it? What was that one meme? You're stunning. No, you're beautiful. No, I forgot how that meme goes. You know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, we're gonna do that scene. We're gonna do this scene, which is basically, you know, the parents are like giving them utensils. And I think these will be the two scenes we managed to get to today because they're a little bit complicated. There's a lot of moving parts in these scenes. If we're lucky, we might get to this one, which is it's gonna be focused on the other kid trying to. They're like ambitiously trying to take a good chunk of the top of the pie, and they're struggling to because their hand-eye coordination is still like in baby mode. So it's like, oh, like Tapa's like, oh, what do I do here? And then you can like these are the actions that Tapa can take in this encounter. So we might, if we're really lucky, we'll get to this point, and then tomorrow we'll start working on the choices we could vote for. Oh, you got the black one? Oh. Is that one? I think if you get... The black Bodak is like the really spicy one, right? Oh, rest in peace. If it's the really spicy one, fucking rest in peace. Congratulations though, I hope you will enjoy it at least. I hope it will be a good time for you. It'll be good. You'll like it so much, Copium. You love it. You love Budak. Give me a moment. I'm like figuring out how I want to like hold this pen. Okay, this looks good. On a scale of like 1 to 10, how spicy is this Budak? compared to other food you've had. I'll admit, I think holding the pen this way. So, in previous streams, I had remarked on the fact that I've begun to kind of like train myself to hold my pen in a different way, only because I've heard online that like, oh, like I hold it in like your standard like tripod grip, and some people online are like, okay, well that's not bad, it's better than some other grips, but there's definitely alternatives that are like a little bit easier for the hand. So I've like switched to like another one and I'm testing it out, you know, hopefully it'll work well for me. I will say this is way more stable, like just as a default, this particular grip is way more stable. So that could be, that's nice. That's good. Okay, so that's where the neck should be, even as it warps a bit. So let me just move the head back a little bit. It's a 13 and you're loving it? Oh, you're so strong, Gob. Let's hecking go! Let's go! There are ways that you can move the pen without moving your wrist at all. Yeah! I'm like excited to try that. I think the pen I currently have is very like, my wrist is very like still. It is, however, I think using other muscles in my hands that usually are not like, I don't use those muscles. So I'm definitely like, oh, I need to go slower. It's not bad though. I think like, you know, the lines are looking very sturdy. Well, I'm really glad you're enjoying the budak. Heck yeah, we love to see it. We really, really love to see it. I know like budak, the nice thing about budak is that even when it's really spicy, the spice tastes really good. Like it's like the particular hot pepper they use to make the spice, it's just really tasty somehow. Maybe this should be a bit more over. I'm grappling with the head. I'm grappling with. Oh yeah, Gob, how are you enjoying the Spider-Man Batman fix? For context, we're talking about some fics that we started reading that were about Spider-Man ending up in Gotham, and then he gets... Well, he hasn't gotten adopted yet, but he has gained the interest of the Bat family, and I'm just like, oh, these are so fun! Do I like found family? Why, yes I do! Love some good found family. I have finished reading, is it the Catch Me If You Can? Is that the one? I finished reading that one. That one's fun. I really like it. I was like, oh, I want more. More, give me more. Is that a single complaint? And is that they don't update faster? Oh, what a mood. Well, luckily, I think for the one we were just reading, like that person has like 7 chapters done, right? That person has 7 chapters done, and they just haven't gotten around to like updating them yet, and they're kind of like padding them out. Honestly, I feel like that's a very smart way to go about. That's a very smart way to go about revealing your work to public, because I do think, you know, a lot of times people don't like to wait for super long periods of time for their content, which, you know, it makes sense. Sometimes the story is really good and you want it immediately. But yeah. Okay, this looks good. I'm glad that person has 7 chapters ready. I hope that person will get like... I hope, you know, they'll continue to be so inspired and they'll have so many chapters ready. Please, so many, just so many chapters. Can we get maximum chapters on this? Oh, the pizza guy one! I've actually read that one. I have. If you like extending the period where he's suffering. He's really struggling. He's really struggling out there, you know? It's rough. The spidey senses will tell you when someone's dangerous, but they don't grant you wisdom. Well, wisdom, they don't grant you like even more perception, I suppose. You know, Spidey's just so suspicious, and honestly, I can't blame him. Suspicious? Of other people. Okay. There's Taba, and then I think Taba will have, yes, this part, which I guess I baked into this layer. How foolish of me. But yes, I will. I'll add the chair to the next frame as well. Alternatively, if you want one where he's like borderline day 1, there's one where Alfred adopts Peter. As a future butler. That's funny. That's actually really funny. I think, I don't know. I guess I do enjoy the continued secret identity trope. I think that's maybe also another reason why I like these fics, is because I'm a big fan of like the whole like, I've got a secret identity and I can't tell anyone! They can never know! That's always very fun. So it's like, oh yeah, this is just as that, but like even more so. Okay, I like this. I like this. Secret identity is very fun. And then sorry, I'm like messing with my hand grip again. Her identity's fun. I don't mind if there's a little bit of like Spidey just not knowing who to trust. Hello, Beezer! Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, God, what are your favorite parts of the whole Spidey dynamic? What are the things about the Spider-Man fics that make you go like, "Ooh, so fun, yummy, so good"? Thank you, Beezer. My day's been pretty good. It's actually been pretty good. Thank you for asking me back. Oh, wait, I should show you the progress we've made. So... wait, hold on a minute. I'm gonna mess with the hair a bit because it seems a little weird what's happening down here. I'm like, what? What's going on? Hold on. I'm gonna... okay. Let's not even perceive where the neck is. I think there's something weird going on with the neck because the anime proportions are not holding up. The anime proportions are failing us. The neck looks so weird. But now we don't have to worry about it. Hey, what's happening here? No one knows. You tell me what's happening here. What's with the neck and the head? Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, let me show you what we've done. So these were from last week. Yes. This is all good. We got that all done. We got this done off stream, I think. And then I did this frame. This is like the pie. And like, this is your pie vision. When you're a child and you see pie, this is exactly how it looks like. Yeah. I feel like this is also fun world building a little bit, or like character building, because you can really tell that the adult deer lemur, so Hiev's parent, you can tell Hiev's parent is like very optimistic. Very optimistic, very like, I guess like very hopeful that their children will become friends. Very hopeful, very extra, one might even say, going the extra mile. But it will remain to be seen whether or not these kids become friends. You, the audience, will play a part in deciding. Pies are so good. They are so good. What are you guys' favorite pies? Tell me about your pie dream. Let's see. And oh god, I see. Wait, that's so fun. Wait, actually I might check that one out. Please drop that link in my channel. I didn't realize that they were all continuing to have secret identities. I find that very comedic. But yes, let's see. God, you're saying your favorite part has to be how all the rogues react to this very powerful tiny child with freaky powers. Yeah, that's very fun. I love that kind of stuff. Wait, would you say something that you really enjoy is like, I guess, is this like a genre? Do you guys enjoy stories where it's like there's a kid and everyone underestimates the kid and then it turns out the kid is like really powerful? Just like the idea of like expectations being subverted and being like it's kind of like a Mary Sue, but at the same time it's like I don't really mind that it's a Mary Sue because Mary Sue is like a kid, you know what I mean? And it's very much just like it feels weirdly like I don't feel like the Mary Sue is existing because the author doesn't care to develop the character more. I feel like the Mary Sue is existing because it's a really funny power fantasy where it's like, of course it's the kid that's really powerful. Like, Just like an amusing power fantasy, and then the kid is oftentimes like a little bit of like, I don't want to say a trickster, but like definitely like a little bit like hard to handle sometimes. I love that. I love when like the kid's like a little bit of like a chaotic gremlin. Yeah. God, if you like that, I have a Naruto fic to share with you. We exchange fics. Oh, you ate a lemon pie? Wait, that sounds really good. I have not had a lemon pie in years, and I'm talking years. I'm talking like more than 10 years ago, maybe. More than 10 years ago? Yeah, I don't remember having any lemon pie in college, and I think, you know, that would have been the last possible time I would have had a lemon pie. Wow, it's been a while, huh? Teaser, help me live vicariously through you. What did the lemon pie taste like? Was it like, I'm trying to even remember how lemon pies taste like. They're like a little bit, they're not made completely out of lemons, right? Like they're kind of creamy a little bit. They're kind of creamy and like they have strong lemon flavoring, but it's actually kind of like cream based, maybe? Am I thinking of like a meringue pie, which is maybe not a lemon pie? Sweet and a little bit of acid? Okay. And? Yeah, cream? Okay. I see. I'm learning so much. Let's heckin' go. But yeah, 100% I have not had lemon pie in like such a long time. It's been so long! Ooh, wait a minute. Well, actually, it's probably fine. I think this frame looks perfectly fine. Okay, good. And these ropes will go in front, and I'll do the same thing. I'm gonna like mask this little rope off. Let's see. Gob, earlier you said your favorite kind of Spider-Man story is when he stops making quips and the fighting and the villains get terrified. The time for bits is over. Everyone gets a chill down their back. The bits are off the table. Heck yeah. Those are fun. Yeah, I gotta like wreck my favorite tiny, powerful, chaotic gremlin. Causes a lot of trouble and saves the day. What a great genre. I'm a huge fan of that genre. Give me my power fantasy. Yes. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking about pies now. Got pie on the mind. What would you say, like, okay, so you like lemon pie. What's like another type of pie that you enjoy? I feel like for me, while I didn't have any lemon pie in college, I had a good deal of apple pie. Because I had a friend who enjoyed baking and she liked making apple pie. And I was like, apple pie is so good! I'm a huge apple pie fan because of that. Oh wait, wrong color. I'm a huge apple pie fan because of that. But yeah, it's some good stuff. Some tasty stuff. I think I'm also a big fan of pecan pie. I just don't see it very often. It's just it's in the wilderness somewhere. And I just haven't had the chance to eat it in like a gigabajillion years. Oh, we're done with these frames! Okay. Let me grab these layers and then we can set the color to default. This week we're starting anew. So this is the first frame we finished this week. This week's been kind of busy for me, so I haven't gotten that much done yet. But it's good to have our first 2 frames done. Oh, is that a genre? Yeah. Oh, you got it right at the end. Or you got it right the first time too. Yeah! You did it. 100%. Yeah, I think it's a genre, but it's like I almost want to say like a niche genre. And the reason why it's a niche genre is because like I guess like there's just not that many stories that are like that. Even though I feel like it's a fairly popular. It can be fairly popular. A lot of people like that kind of stuff. Still kind of niche. Still a little bit niche. Let's see here. I think for these frames, I'm gonna work on drawing Taba first, only because I feel like however big Taba ends up looking will determine how I draw Shuri. So let's get in on it. Okay, this is Taba. I'm gonna get rid of the matte layer so I can actually see. Okay, I can kind of see Taba better, sort of. Okay, wait. Yev, goodbye. I need to see Taba. Okay, so they were looking this way and now they look this way. You're looking down at the plate. So let me gather my references. Ooh, we love references. We love it. And this reminds me, I should also share my stream, my channel. That's done. Let's see, I kind of draw Taba with like the default like anime cat side view a little bit. I mean, here is a little bit different, but in far away shots I definitely give Taba just like the default like anime cat look. Do I want you to stick with that? Why not? Why not? Also, I heard there's a new shonen on the streets, which I do. Sorry, I was just thinking about the way I said that, and I was like, I can't believe I called it like a new shonen on the streets, like a new cat in the neighborhood. There's a new shonen on the streets called Elusive Samurai, and it's from the. I've never watched the anime, but it's from the maker of like Assassination Classroom. And it's a shonen about a samurai kid who's on the run, and his one special ability is that he's really good at running away. Like, that's his magical ability. And I'm like, that sounds really fun. Some people are saying like, oh, it's like really fun, and I'm just like, oh, I wish to check it out. I also find I'm kind of looking forward to it, and I have slightly higher expectations for it because the mangaka has done so many mangas. I think that's a little bit rare. I know a lot of mangakas do multiple mangas, but I don't know if like I think the people that can reach like 5 or 6 or more, I guess, is like I'm like, oh, that's like they have a lot of experience under their belt. That's really remarkable. So I'm just like, ooh, it's exciting. I haven't read or watched their previous stuff, but I'm just like, I want to check this one out. This seems fun. I haven't read a shonen in many years. Would love to get back into it. Yeah, I'm actually a pretty big fan of shonen. I just don't like this story I'm making is not a shonen. But I am a fan. I do tend to enjoy shonens. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, what program am I using to draw? So I'm using Storyboard Pro. It's a program that mostly like board artists use to draw. If you are looking for a drawing program, I would recommend, actually, I was gonna say I would recommend Clip Studio, but I know like there's other competitors now as well. Some people really enjoy like, there's like some free ones. Like Krita's not bad, I hear. Krita's gotten like better and better over the years. There's like some other ones too that you can look into. There's a lot of talk online about like which art program do you enjoy using. So definitely, you will definitely be able to find a lot of feedback and opinions about art programs, if you are searching for one to use. I'm gonna have the wings maybe like folding in a little bit. I'll have Taba sway forward. I'm gonna do my sneaky little cheat once again. Okay. So let's put Hyev next to Taba. Let's give Taba some color. Okay, never mind. Maybe we'll make Hyev a lighter color because I can't see Taba. I can't see Taba. Okay. Yeah, let's make Kiev like this color. You use Photoshop for now? Nice. Yeah, Photoshop's pretty good. Yeah, keep at it. If you have like access to Photoshop, like whether because of your school or for some other reason, nice. You can like make use of it. If you want something free, like after you've like gotten out of school and you're just like, oh, like Adobe's so expensive, then like yeah, you can look into some other options. Yeah, honestly, the fact that you can get Photoshop for free at like school is really... I like that. I like this energy. I like the Taba being like, oh. Taba's wondering, Taba's inquisitive. Okay. I really enjoy drawing Taba. I just like, I don't really even have to worry too much about like, oh, like the hair is supposed to look like this or look like that. Like Taba just has wild hair. It's not for school, so I guess you could keep using it. Oh. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't quite know the situation then. But yeah, you know, Photoshop is pretty cool. And let's see. So you want to draw furries. Yeah, I mean, if you want to draw furries, I would still recommend following some of the figure drawing tutorials from oh gosh, what was his name? It suddenly evades me. Figure drawing tutorials from Proco? Yeah, Proco. That's still a good idea, because I think a lot of furries, from what I remember, they still have like human anatomy, right? It's just their face that's a furry. So it's still good to learn human anatomy. But if you're talking about not just furries, but like fully animals, like you only want to draw animals with like animal anatomy, yeah, let me think if there's like anyone teaching that kind of stuff on YouTube. You should still check to see if Proco has any animal tutorials. If not, who draws animals? That's interesting. You know, I know like a suggestion is to still understand fundamentals, and when you understand fundamentals, you can draw anything with more skill, including animals. So, oh, you want to draw furries for like the money? Well, I would argue that like if you want to draw something to earn money, the real money is in like commercial work, right? Like doing things for advertisements. So like keep that in mind, right? Like furries look like they earn a lot of money, but people that earn the most money are people that like work for advertising. And like if you want to do advertising, you should look at motion graphic studios in like the state or the country that you live in, and then kind of like see what they're looking for. That could be good too. Yeah. I would even argue that I think if you work in commercial, you still have to learn very specific things. Like you have to learn how to like illustrate, and you have to learn how to like draw things to a level of polish that commercials tend to like. But it's something that's a little more versatile. if you want to do furry art just for money, I almost feel like it's a little bit, it can be difficult because it's such a specific niche. So like, what if you learn how to do furry art and you only know how to draw furry art, and then you want to pivot? You would kind of struggle a little bit unless you pivot to just drawing animals for like... You could be like an illustrator that specializes in animals. You could pivot into that. But I guess what I'm saying is like, I think a lot of furry artists are furry artists because they really like furries. So they derive a kind of joy from it. But if you don't actually have a lot of joy in regards to drawing furry art, it could be... It might not sustain you, is what I'm saying. You might find that it does not have enough staying power. But honestly, like, yeah, it's like, it's totally like up to you, right? And it's totally like whatever you think is right for you. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you're probably fine then. Sorry, I was under the impression that you wanted to draw furry art only because it would earn you a lot of money, and I was gonna be like, okay, well you could, but but it might get a little hard to sustain. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you're a furry and you enjoy doing furry art, heck yeah, you got this. Yeah, I would say you wanna load up on fundamentals. And by fundamentals, I mean stuff like anatomy stuff. If you look at Proco, he teaches a type of drawing where it's like you draw kind of like this. Whoa, this is so not accurate. Okay, hold on. Like, what is it? Like you draw like a circle. Oy. Sorry, my hand. I'm using the new grip. My precision is off. This, and then like he teaches you how to like draw like the basic mannequin, and then you can like draw whatever you want once you understand the mannequin really well. What is it? It does this. Do you see how I'm just kind of like building this guy? And then what is it? It's like there's another one down here, and it's like this. This is the body. These are where the hands would... So I have these memorized, right? Like I have all of this memorized because this is just a style of learning. Like the way I draw is actually very similar to Proco, and I know that I think Proco probably took similar classes to me. So this type of drawing is very popular in like the LA area, Los Angeles, because I think Art Center teaches students to draw like this. I see. Okay. I mean, you know, you can always start from anywhere. But I think, you know, learning fundamentals is really good. So even if Proco is teaching you how to draw like humans, I think it's good to start from there, and then you can use what you learn about drawing humans and then apply that to animals. You know how to draw pyramids now? Yay! Wait, you're learning! Let's go. You saw some tutorials? Let's go. Wait, that's awesome. Yeah, you're doing it. Nice. Yeah, I'm wishing you well, peace here. Nice. Papa's hair shape-shifting every frame. What the... Okay, hold on. Like this. Okay, that's good enough. I think bigger. Hi, Rotary! How's it going? Did you enjoy the eclipse yesterday? Are you enjoying, Guild Wars? Oh, the hair needs to be longer. I know the next round of Guild Wars is starting. I'll be joining in after stream. Okay, that's kind of how the hair looks like. The deer guy's kind of cute. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad you like the deer guy. Thank you. That's very nice to hear. I'm going to actually move Taba's head just like a little more outwards. And then I'm gonna have Taba lean forward. I used to draw... Whoa! Are you... Okay, okay. Oh, I paste it, and then I... Scooch Taba forward. Lean forward, Taba! Wait. Did I paste this weird? Let me try again. Yeah, I used to draw a lot more furries when I was a kid. And also in like earlier school. So I am pleased that my furries still look nice after all this time. Hi Trash. Hey Trash. There was an eclipse? Yeah, there was a eclipse yesterday, but I think so the period in which you could see the eclipse, not the period, the range in which you could see the eclipse was more near just like I think Texas. Unfortunately. So, alas, if you were not in Texas or in that like particular region, could be a little hard to see it. But you could maybe still like do some research. I hear like and no, like the eclipse kind of slowly wanes over the next few days, right? So you can still kind of see the eclipse, not fully, sort of. Am I spreading misinformation? I need to do some double checking. 1 second. I'm gonna search this up right now. Can you see partial eclipse for days after a full eclipse? Can you see partial eclipse for days after a full eclipse? You're not in Texas? Understandable. Yeah, apparently in the Midwest is kind of where you would see the eclipse a bit better. Okay, well, never mind. Maybe you can't see it for the next few days. It says within the path of totality, darkness will only fall for a few minutes. Most places will see between 3 to 4 minutes. But I guess like for partial stuff, for more than 2 hours. I know people whose parents drove all the way to the Midwest to get a peek at the eclipse. It was very cool, very, very cool. Oh my gosh! Rotary, you love Guild Wars? Oh my gosh, so do I! I also love Guild Wars. I kind of like how dark. I like that particular level of shading for Kiev. What level of shading is this? Hello? Okay. Yeah, no, I think this works. I think the values here work. Yippee! Okay. We're making it happen. Really giving Tapa just some real bug eyes. Bug eyes? Big ol' anime eyes. It's fine. We'll take it. I need to let my hand rest. This new grip, dude. This new fucking grip is like, ow! My hand tired. The adult deer's name? Oh no! It's somewhere in my documents. I haven't looked for it yet. It's okay. We can just call adult deer just adult deer for now. Hiev's parent. Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to get their names locked down because they do mention each other in like dialogue. There's like dialogue in these scenes. Ah, Fuven. Okay, wait, it is here. It is here. Fuven, F-E-U-V-E-N, Fuven. Yahoo! Oh my gosh, I do have their name. Let's go. What grip am I rocking? I'm rocking this grip. So I saw this. Someone was saying that this is their preferred grip and it's really nice. Like they don't feel pressure. But they have their pen like this. How to draw this? So this looks like your typical grip, right? But there's a catch here. This is actually not your middle finger. Wait, this is not middle finger. This is not your index, this is your middle finger. Okay. And then you have your like other finger like this. And then you have two fingers under acting as cushion. This is the grip. It's like comfortable, it is. I just haven't developed the muscles required to use it, so I'm just like, ugh. My hands. I'm in my training arc. I'm on my training arc. Vroom vroom. Here, I'll put it here. And no worry, Peasier, I'll wait until you come back. Oh. Taba's eyes are just getting bigger in every single frame. Here, wait, I need to make Taba's eyes bigger here too. Otherwise it's gonna be like, why are your eyes growing, Taba? Why are your eyes growing? Okay. Never seen that grip? Seems odd. Yeah. It's a little bit of a interesting grip, isn't it? It gives you so much stability. It really does. But then also it's like need to learn to use it. Mouse should be here, mouse should... Hi, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, this is how you spell Kiev's parent, Kievan. There's a lot of V's in that particular language. Yeah. Thank you for the positive feedback on my little deer character. I've made the eyes so long vertically, it feels very like 90s. Huge 90s anime vibes, actually. Yuvan? That's a fun word. Hey, thank you. Okay, this part, I gotta make this part bigger. Gotta big. Oh wait, I guess like Guild Wars has officially started, right? Wait, of course it has. What am I saying? I mean, my brain. The matchups have started, right? If so, Rotary, how's our opponent looking? Are they matching us, or does it feel like we have a JP opponent? Let's do work this. And Taba, once again. We're kind of crushing them? Okay. Is their name like JP? Or is it like a English name? It's nice though. Good to know that we're crushing them. Oh, they're JP? Oh. Sorry, not me immediately being like, oh no. Okay. This could be a hard fight. So the reason why I say it could be a hard fight is that I think in general we're a little bit scared of JP crews because I think historically they get like really wild. I think another worry that we have is that if they're like at a 29, it's currently 6 a.m. for them or something, I think. Like it's currently like at some weird hour of the day. So if they're putting out 29 million at a weird hour of the day, part of me is like, oh, are they active? Wait, can you do some more scouting for me? Actually, wait, no, it's fine. I'll ask later. I'm probably gonna sneak onto Jen's stream later. So what we like to do is we like to scout out the enemy. We like to click on their crew and we like to see, one, how many members they have, and two, how many are active. And then we kind of like do rough predictions in our mind about how hard the fight is gonna be and like how much we can slack. Hey, Guild Wars is wild. Guild Wars is wild, isn't it? We're taking it so seriously. Do a little investigation. Okay, and then the hands will be... I'm like switching out of the tough grip for now. I'm like, ooh, I'm tired. Me tired of the new grip. I'm just gonna hold this so gently. I'm holding my pen like it's a little baby. Do you remember being this age? Do you remember like having trouble grabbing items? I really remember it. I think that's my inspiration for this scene, is definitely like, because the next scene is you're gonna see Hiev struggling to like grab food items a little bit, and I'm like, I remember being the age where it was like difficult to do that. I remember like just struggling to like grab food as a small child, but being so hungry and like wanting to eat it very badly. Like, I don't remember it like with extreme clarity, but it's like a frustration that I still recall. 3 active members, they don't force quotas. Oh, wait, there's hope. Okay. There's hecking hope. But I guess it's also worth thinking that, like, that crew is probably in the same boat as us, which is that they were aiming for tier A, but they stumble and fell into tier B. So there's still a little bit of fear in me, but you know, there's hope. There's hope. Okay, I'm gonna focus on building Shuri in the foreground, and I'm gonna worry about people in the background later. Ooh, okay, Peaser, get some rest! Thanks for dropping by! I'm probably gonna wrap up stream a little bit earlier too. I know I said I was gonna finish this scene and then go into this one, but also I'm like... Guild War calls. Guild War calls for me. It blares its loud trumpets. The call to battle is... the call to battle is here. Bye-bye, get some rest, goodbye. So I definitely want Shuri to be like, they're leaning a little bit forward. Because that's kind of how you do it, right? When you're like on a countertop. You're leaning against a countertop. I want the lean. Give me the lean. Okay, lean, lean, leaning, lean, lean. Overlap, 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 overlap. Overlap, overlap, overlap. Don't give in to the siren's call, be producky. Ah! But the siren's call! Ooga. How is the NM95? I'm just trying to like siphon information out of you. I'm sorry. Rotary, if you don't want to answer me, don't answer me. I'm just curious is all. I'm just curious is all. Is the 95 still a bunny? Did they change it at all? Or... You clear in 5 minutes? Oh, okay. It's still a bunny? Wow, what a rarity. Usually they're like hot ladies, so the fact that we've returned to bunny is like interesting to me. Like, oh. Yes. This is the look. Shuri! I'm just a fan of Shuri. Ignore me. Wait, this is way too long. Shuri, your hair got so long. Hold on, you shorten your hair, sorry. Your hair goes to like here, I think. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. Okay. How do wings look? Yes, yes, thank you. That's how wings look. I need to get more powerful at drawing wings, for sure. Like, I need to draw so many birds. This stuff becomes second nature to me. This is unacceptable. I'm like here being like, what the hell do wings work, dude? Okay. Oh, me tired. I can do this. I can do this. I've only streamed for an hour and I'm already like, I am toast. What's happening to me? Here. Don't push yourself if you're tired. Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling weirdly tired. I'm like, what's up? Why? Why? I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy, and I've... I have no excuse. I'm just like, wee. No pleads. Just like pleading face is all. Okay. Hold on. Just gotta. Let me draw this. Draw this freaking plate. And then that, like that. Yeah. Okay. This looks better. This looks correct. Okay. Yuri's waist is like here. Okay. And then yeah, I should be more productive today. I was just thinking like maybe I could just make a stop for now and then come back later. And I was like, no, if I know what I'm doing for the rest of today, it's just gonna be Guild Wars. I'm like, okay, all right, let me put just a little bit more work in. Nothing wrong with a bit of Guild Wars, but I should definitely get a little bit more work done for. Hair splitting up that and is Shuri's hair hard for me to understand? Not all the time, but sometimes a little bit. I'm like, what? Shuri's hair only really makes sense in like certain viewpoints. And then it's something like there's something like this going on, I think. I think, as the person who created Shuri, yeah, I think. Pick your poison, be productive or suffering Guild War. We love Guild War! Love Guild War! Oh, I see a mistake I made. So the wings always kind of protrude up the top of the head a little bit. They're like big enough to do so at least. So let's see. We're really leaning forward and then Jury's kind of like straightening. Up a little bit. Well, what if I just copy this little wing right here? Do 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 do. I love a good copy paste. Ooh, wow, I'm Newman actually. I'm quite, you know what? I'm pretty happy with myself. I think, you know, I'm really focusing in right now, really doing some good work. The temptation to Guildward is strong, you know. The call of my web series is stronger. You guys have these kinds of plates? Like the kind of plates that I use are really flat. They don't have quite a deep inner area. I feel like, you know, there's a part of me that subconsciously yearns for these type of plates because they're so good for like soups. They're good for soups, and then it's good for transitioning from a soup into like a solid, like eating solid foods. Flat plates are nice, but you can't put that much soup in them. My heart yearns for this soup meta. We all yearn for soup. So true. Soup is so good. I'm very partial, of course, as you can imagine, to like Korean soups. Love a good, kimchi jjigae, doenjang jjigae. Savory soups are so good. You might be thinking, like, what? Is there like sweet soups? There kind of is, isn't there? I mean, those are also fine, but I do like them savory. Yeah, Shuri do be handing over the soups. It's so funny seeing the adults next to the kids, because the kids have like these wild like anime eyes that are like truly just like too large to be normal, and then I'm drawing the adults with like way more reasonable proportions. It's just very funny to kind of like see the juxtaposition. I'm gonna draw Shuri. I'm gonna redraw Shuri here. Whoa. It feels like I need to redraw Shuri here to add like a little bit more liveliness, I think. I think we're starting to like barely even really see Shuri's face because of the way that they're tilting. Oh. Okay. Yes, it's coming together. Okay. squish this over a bit more. Squeezy. I'm kind of just having a great time here. Wow. Oops, that's too far. Me 3. I'm like hitting a flow state. I know I usually tend to avoid doing that while on stream because I'm just like, I should be talking to people, but I'm like, this is nice. This is actually really nice. I'm liking it. I like this flow state. Oh, okay. What do I talk about? Don't you love it when your lines do the line thing? Don't you love it? Don't you love hitting that sweet, sweet flow state? It's cool to see me lock in and work. Thank you, thank you. Very nice of you, thank you. I wonder, like, I need to watch more Ina streams. Because I'm trying to think of, like, what other YouTubers do a lot of, like, drawing. Do they need to, like, entertain people while they do it? And I'm, like, thinking of Ina. I know Ina does a lot of drawing. I should also look at like other art YouTubers, but I also feel like usually art tubers do not really intersect like I feel like the art streamers that are like really well known usually are just like really good at art, which is fair and totally good. But I guess like I'm sitting here being like, I guess like yeah, like people who do a lot of talking and a lot of entertaining on their streams, usually I don't know if I know of any artists that are like, they draw but they also entertain while they draw, you know what I mean? They simply ponder. I'm gonna make a new layer called plate. To be fair too, I feel like the meta is like yapping. It's like you want to be chatting, you want to be talking. But then again, I think that's like the kind of stuff I like watching. I like watching people yap. I like watching people yap. I like listening to people yap. I like Northern Lion. I like professional yappers. I know like not everyone likes watching that. You can't think of any active art streamers? No. Aaron Ponzier. I think it's just hard to focus on other things when you're drawing. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll be like a... Maybe I'll be an art streamer that talks a lot. And then the plate will actually be... this color? Big screen color, please. Add to custom colors, please. If me. I will copy Shuri into this frame and simply scooch him a little bit. Was it a conscious choice to make Shuri scooch backwards a bit? Yes. I think Shuri's thinking like, I want to give him some space. Oh, we're so close. I just gotta draw the people in the background now. Yeah, do I know what the background characters are doing? I think I will start sussing it out a little bit. I'll start sussing it out here. So there's that. Never mind. So I think this is happening in the background. Whoops. They're like here. I know Nala is back here. I do think it would like straighten up a little bit. I'm kind of a fan of like this kind of stuff. where when someone straightens out, everything looks really weird because it's like, oh, you're telling me this person, because they're on a stool, is now toweringly super tall now because they've stood up. I like these types of, like, I guess, visual shifts a little bit. It feels very natural. It feels a lot like real life. Hi, Bucky! Hey, hope you had a good weekend. Hope you're doing good. Did you enjoy the eclipse yesterday? That is my greeting for today. It's just like, oh, the eclipse. I did not see the eclipse yesterday, also. It was so cloudy here. I discovered standing. The appeal of standing on stools. Getting that really different height difference. Just a little bit shorter. No, I think oh, I think this would be the same in this frame. Maybe there's... I'm trying to, like, think about, like, what do people look like when they're just talking in the background? They have, like, a little bit of a change in emotion. They laugh about stuff. Their hand gestures around. You know what? I think for this frame, I'm gonna have this person start walking down a little bit. And I guess if that's the case, they would tilt the face a little bit more. Yeah. You'd probably You'd probably put their hand on this surface. What's my posture when if I'm talking to someone, I feel like I would hunch over a bit. I would hunch a bit because I'm trying to multitask, walking downstairs and also talking to someone. So, hunch this character. It felt more like a real life filter. Interesting. Right, I did hear that when... Like, I do hear that, like, during the eclipse, the shadows look like crescents, right? I saw a picture of it too, and I was like, wow, that's cool. That's so cool. Just a little eclipse shadow as a treat. Thanks for picking up streaming. Oh, that's really nice of you to say. Wait, what brought this on? Oh, what brought this on? But yeah, you know, happy to stream, happy to share this with people. Oh, I think maybe this is too far this way. Okay, well, it's good to know that will not have to be drawing much of this character at all in the background. I can just kind of save energy. Could be fun to transform this expression into just like that. There. There's a little bit of like hand gesturing and then they're transitioning into a different pose. Okay. Alright, now let's do a layer for BG characters. Too many matte layers, I can't see any. You too, I get rid of your matte layer. Okay. I'm gonna change the sketch into a different color so that I can see the onion layer. Face doesn't matter, it's something like this. The years you would see. Ears you would see maybe like the top of this. I think the hands would be simply mutter to myself. Ooh, and I can also reuse the body. Ooh, how convenient. Grab. Thank goodness. Oh, how convenient. Okay. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, Lucky. Oh, do you want to do movie writing or movie writing? Do you want to be like a script writer? No worries, no worries. I mean, hey, it's all good. I feel like I also, when I am streaming too, when I talk about things, words are hard, especially when you're doing something at the same time, like drawing. So no worries. Understandable. Yeah, okay, okay. I think I get it. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to do movie stuff, I'm rooting for you. Wishing you the best. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see. We can move the tail. What if okay, the tail's here. It's gonna loop out like this, maybe. No. Nala would be in the back. Let me go ahead and... See the mouth like that? I like it. Someone was a fan of Interconnections. Logically, I would have rough drafts lying around. Planned, sequels, early art, things not meant to be seen, but I have them. Oh, yeah. Totally. Yeah, for sure. I have many drafts. Lot of like concept work. Yeah, you are correct. Here we go. Yeah, I definitely have those kinds of things, for sure, for sure. It's all like fairly how do I say this? I've been working on interconnections for a very long time in my head, right? Like I've been cooking the world for a while. So I'm used to interconnections, but at the same time what I'm not used to is like the relationship of like this story with other people, I guess, and like other people viewing my story. So I guess like sometimes I go like, oh yeah, I do have world building things, I do have concept art. I guess some people would want to see them. But I guess I'm like, oh yeah, that is like a thing. So I guess yeah, like over time could be cool to like share my drafts and stuff. Could be cool to share concept art and whatnot. All that could be very fun to do. What do you think? let me actually copy paste this into like this frame. So that I can kind of start getting an idea for how I actually want everything to be structured. Okay, so like putting it here and realizing what my sketch had, I see now that it's a bit of a waste to have the doggo here. It'd maybe be better to have the doggo here. Just... let me snatch it. You love seeing concept art? Nice. Okay, okay. Yeah, I definitely built a lot for Interconnections, and some of it probably won't see the light of day, but it exists there so that I can reference it in other parts of the world building. So yeah, it'd be fun to also share things that you might not encounter in the main storyline. Oh, yeah. It's very small. It's just like me and my friends thus far. Well, I think the reason why too is because like I don't have an update out, right? Like this is my first update that I'm still working on. I think mostly the people who know about this are like my friends who've been kind of like following this for a few years, being like, oh yeah, like you're working on this. I'm like, yes, I am. So I guess like, you know, you are if you're a fan, I don't know if you're a fan, maybe you're just here to witness someone draw and enjoy the vibes. But yeah, if you're a fan, you're one of the firsts. You literally can say I am easily the first at least 20 fans. Oh yeah, oh man, I gave Nala just like the most interesting outfit. Okay, Nala's outfit is like, so you know like traditionally collars, this is my collar talk. I don't know if I've mentioned it. I don't know if you've heard this one, but in our world, our dress outfits, our like professional working outfits all have collars. But then like you might really think about it and go like, why do our shirts have this thing? Where did this come from? One would think that it's for your tie, but why do we wear ties? Why ties? So I think my running theory for why this is the case, I've tried to like look up why this is the case, and maybe I'll do even more research to really figure it out. But like, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe like a long time ago, didn't we used to have upturned collars? Because you would see people with like the slightly folded front collar, and then they would have like their big ol' like brooch, not brooch. They have like these big fluffy things that they would tuck into their jackets. Wasn't this like a thing? And I guess over time, this guy just started peeling downwards. And that's how we got our collars. And I'm just like, okay, well, I think it could be interesting if in my world, collars did not really ever develop. So instead of collars, sometimes people just wear like really high neck stuff. Or they start doing really interesting experiments like what's happening here, which is if you look from the top, this collar actually looks like a flower kind of opening a little bit. So it's very clearly like this is not just a collar for a collar's sake, this is like a flower design. Wait, what do you mean Please tell me you're joking. About the flower thing? Hey, it looks kinda cool. It looks like very interesting. The people in this particular culture, well, I think like just globally too, because I think when this story takes place in this culture is one where it's like fairly like futuristic, right? So like a lot of the cultural melding has already occurred. Flowers are a very big trend right now. People really like flowers. I'm thinking of a world where minimalism and like, yeah, I think the term is minimalism. Minimalism is like a good term for it. I'm thinking, so like the fashion of this world and a lot of the architecture of this world is one where minimalism has kind of been around for a long time and it's kind of run its course. So people have gotten a little tired of minimalism, and so they're returning back to wanting more elaborate looking things. Do I talk about collars on a monthly basis? I talk about collars on... No, you're right. I think I have mentioned it once a month at this point. Like, I'll explain why the collars look the way they do in my world building. No, you're right. But yeah, this is the flower collar era. I'm still developing the art style. I'm developing the fashion style for after time skip. So I'm not really sure what that will be like just yet. But I'm sure it will be probably... I feel like the characters will just end up wearing what I like to design, which is like the outfits. The outfits are just a little bit more geometric? Question mark? We'll have to see. Oh wait, yes, this character had three clasps. This is what they're rocking. And then they're wearing wild like octopus jeans. Okay, then... I've yet to figure out a shorthand for these little, like, doggos. But I do kind of like this, where it's just like they have a little mouth like this instead of me fully drawing out the mouth shape. Do the geometric outfits have a name? Maybe they do. I need to like look into my documents just to double check. Cause we have names for outfits in our world, right? I mean, we do, of course we do, but it's stuff like... What, we have like hoodies, we have jeans, yada yada. I need to like think about this. Wait, some of the dogs have up pointed ears, right? I might be wrong. Let's double check. Do they have up pointed ears? So I see. The best scene to kind of determine the personalities of the dogs would be... Oh, all the ears point downwards. Never mind, all the ears point downwards. All the ears point downwards. I will simply copy paste this. But what I will do is I'll like move this here and then I'll like get rid of yes. This will do. This will create the illusion of movement. Yeah, okay, okay. And I realize I have like 2 frames that are the same. How much free will do the dogs have? Ooh, fun question. I think they're kind of like... They're like connected to the brain, right? And I think... a very good question. So how I had it originally, and I might change this to make more sense, is that the dogs... Nala is like the main brain, right? The brain inside of this one, inside of Nala, is like the main brain. And then these little tiny guys, they kind of have their... Like they're influenced strongly by the main brain, but they also kind of like move around as though they have their own like inclinations. I think... it should be same brain. I'm making the call right now. I think it should be same brain, but like the way the little dogs move around are kind of like... reflective of the general feelings that Nala is having in the moment. They can be controlled. You can like put willpower into controlling them, but I think in general they just kind of like do their own thing. I think it's kind of like how a dog tail wags a little bit. Can a dog control their tail? Yes. But also most of the time the tail's doing its own thing and kind of like expressing what the dog is feeling. But I think, you know, since they usually just kind of express what the host is feeling, I don't think people usually make judgments based off of what the dogs are doing. They wouldn't do anything. I can't see them doing anything really weird, But like I could see them like, you know, just like butting their nose up against like windows and stuff and like unintentionally like knocking into things or like yeah. You were thinking about the dogtail comparison? Nice! Yeah. Same mind. PG characters. I hit you with the pale matte layer. Okay. They're really in the background. I like this. They're not very distracting. Tail. Right? Do they have bellies? I don't think they have bellies. I think oh, so here's the messed up thing, right? The doggies do make noises. They make really small barks. So I don't think they have a belly, but they do have lungs. They have little lungs and they do make really small barks. Very, very small barks. Isn't that wild? They just chew things up, but they don't swallow. Update on Guild Wars is neck and neck? Oh man, they're gonna give us a run for the money, aren't they? Ay. We will win this. We must be strong. For context, we're playing Granblue, and we are in like the Guild War stage. We got this. We are gonna be so strong. Okay, I'm gonna do like one more frame. I've been snapped back to reality. There is a Guild Wars. Okay, I'm gonna redraw this face. You need an anatomy diagram for them? I'll do my best. Ooh, and I'm also thinking about like, you know how like in our fantasy, like Hydras and Medusa sometimes have similar lores where if you cut off the Medusa's hair, it grows back? Can these doggos grow back? I think it would be funny if they could. Don't you think so? It would be funny if they could. It would be like, it would be an amusing bit of world building if you chop off the hair, it does grow back. Do they have individual names? I think people do name them. I think so. I think like sometimes, like for example, there's another octopus person that Nala is pack mates with. Where are they? This one? So some of the ears do go up. Wait, oh my gosh, one of Nala's doggies does have ears that go up. This was a fact that I had forgotten I had drawn in. But yeah, for this other octopus person, they also have like little hats that the other person likes putting on their head. Okay, can we get another sample of their hats? Yeah, they have hats and then they're like tied around the bottom of the head. Just like tied like this. And I feel like the different... I almost feel like some of them probably try to designate certain hats for certain doggos as like a little joke, but also just like a fun way to like personalize the doggos. It's wearing a tiny hat! Little hats. Is there any more? Yeah, all the doggos have hats. Yeah. That's the dumbest, cutest thing you've seen all day. You got little hats. Yeah, a lot of my world building's very quirky. I think a lot of times when I'm world building, I do sometimes think to myself, like, what's the funniest option I can choose here? And like, it's not supposed to be like, oh, that's the funniest thing ever. It's not supposed to be like a huge joke, but it's just kind of like, oh, that's amusing. That's a fun little, it's a fun option to make. Yeah, I think, you know, my thoughts on world building and storytelling and everything is that I think the beauty of fantasy is that you can kind of just make anything happen. So like, why not make some goofy and enjoyable stuff happen just to bring a little bit of joy into your day. I think a lot of fantasy stuff in media these days is very like serious, which is cool. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's really cool to see like serious topics in like a fantasy world, because I feel like it gives it almost like a more comfortable environment to explore serious topics. And just kind of like let your brain marinate on those kinds of topics and just like, oh, like really gets you thinking. Yeah, I definitely think my own tendencies towards fantasy world building is like is more about, I guess. I think I also do use it as a space to explore topics, but definitely a huge portion of it is also just like what's fun. Okay, so Nala found this really funny. I'm gonna go ahead and just have these dogs also laugh. Yeah, every time you make Nala laugh, the dogs also laugh, and the dogs do like a little wheezing bark. Alright, this is such a funny looking. Wow, it's like one of those. Do you guys remember those games that you could play where it was like a little spinning circle and there were little crocodiles poking their heads out, and it makes like a little. It sings like a little song as it spins in a circle, and then you have to like try and like throw. I'm trying to remember how you interacted with these guys. I think you were trying to like throw balls into these crocodile mouths. This reminds me of that crocodile mouth. Just going. Argh. Yes. Those are so funny, aren't they? Oh, do you think some people like do you think some people kind of like try to train themselves and their dogs to sing? Can you imagine how hard it would be to try to train your subconscious dogs that are like kind of like hard to like control? They're not hard to control. It's just not. You have to train yourself to control them. Can you imagine trying to like teach these dogs to sing? How would that even work? A lot of practice, one would assume. You hope so. Oh. Guess what? My dogs can sing. I've spent hundreds of hours teaching these guys. They can sing this very simple song. It's got 3 notes in it. It's like a little town melody, like an Animal Crossing town melody. I know I keep saying one more frame and one more frame. Come on, just one frame. Just one more frame. I'm in the Nala. I'm in the Nala. What am I even saying? I'm in the brain space for drawing Nala. Do you imagine they would have limited range, so it would be like little backup singers to harmonize with you. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, when you get to like the highest note in the song and you want it to really leave an impact, all your dogs go with you, they like howl. Yes. But interesting, what species best singer? That's an interesting question. I feel like I feel like all the species have like a different standard with which they sing. So I think it would be very hard to say. Like, for example, the moth people, they sing so softly. They talk very softly and they sing very softly. So I'm just like, I feel like, you know, if you want like the kind of like very soft singing that's like kind of popular right now, you can't really beat a moth person when it comes to that. Oh, and wait, everyone can shapeshift, can't they? So also it would be like, couldn't you shapeshift better vocal cords for yourself? So I guess it really does come down to like, well, no, you wouldn't shapeshift better vocal cords. You would shapeshift stronger diaphragm muscles, right? Well, I guess, so much of singing has to do with like technique and where you're positioning, like, where you're positioning air. That's such an interesting question. Yeah, I don't know. I think the best answer I can give is that there is no species that is the best at singing, because singing is such a like technical thing. And I guess like it would truly vary so much. Maybe I could say like what species are good at, maybe what species have like larger diaphragms, maybe? Can they sing the loudest? Lots to think about. I think it would be the largest species. So there's a species that their magical ability makes it so that they can eat things. They can eat anything. So first of all, let's just say this. Their magical ability makes it so that they can eat anything, and then they can extract things from the things they eat. The magic helps them like extract the nutrients. And what this species likes to do is that they eat things, and then the things they eat, they can incorporate into almost like a kind of like exoskeleton. So have you seen those kind of like bugs that create like their own exoskeleton with like materials they find? Oh gosh, it's not a bug. I think it's more like their larvae does that. They make their cocoons out of stuff that they find. So they, I think some scientists gave them a bunch of jewelry and they made like these jewelry cocoons. A little bit. Kind of like that, like a jewelry exoskeleton cocoon. But yeah, it would be like that. And so these species a long time ago, they used to make themselves get really big. Like imagine like a Attack on Titan sized giant. Imagine like a Godzilla level creature. They would make themselves that big. Of course that's a problem, right? Because when you get that big, it takes a lot of energy to move and you have to eat a lot to maintain that kind of body size. So like they don't do that anymore today. In fact, I think there are like several nations that are like, don't do that. Please don't do that. This is an extreme waste. So they're much smaller in size these days, but they definitely still get like really large. There are some cities in this world that have a large population of this particular species, so their buildings are huge. It's like you walk into a cafe and it's like the size of a warehouse. They have these gigantic sliding doors and you're supposed to use the side door because it's like your height. So you walk in through the tiny side door and then you'll see just like a person getting ready to serve you food, and you have to walk up this like long flight of stairs to the very top and to get your food. Just like this like big old like Evangelion looking mech creature giving you your lunch. And you're like, thank you so much, and you take your lunch and you walk down and then you walk out. Yeah, these guys probably sing really good. They have huge diaphragms. The aphid? Wait, do aphids create their own shells? I was unaware of this. I thought they just kind of like... I feel like aphids are like the ones where ants protect them, right? Because they produce so much like sweet material that the ants are like, yummy. Those guys, right? Oh, you picked the wrong bug? Okay, okay. Gonna move this one to the side. Yes, alright. And then the hand goes here. Yay! I think Nala's getting to a finishing point. And then we can't see the other character. Wait, we see their tail? Maybe it's better if we don't see their tail though. No, it's probably fine. Oh my goodness. Could it be that we are done? Okay, I need to apply matte layer. Oh, oops, I had neglected one thing. I will now remedy. I forgot the table ends here. You can't see anything past this point. Yeah. If I just fix these, then I think we're good. Don't forget your posture check, hydrate, stretch, take care of yourself. I'm gonna take like a moment to really like stretch it out a bit. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. I think we finished this sequence. Okay, it would be like, oh, wait. Ah! Oh shoot, no, Nala! Your legs! Or your tentacles, rather. Arr. We are so close. We are but a frame away. Do I love popping my joints? I don't think so. I think I try not to pop my joints, but because I'm like a little too sedentary and I don't move around enough, my joints have become a little more pop-y. Does that make sense? I don't know why it happens, but my spine definitely cracks a little bit whenever I like adjust it after being still for a long time. Oh my gosh, we're done with this sequence. This sequence was such a pain. We did it! Oh my word. Oh my goodness. And the background actually looks... Oh, this looks great. The background is working. It looks like they're talking. Oh! I dissolve. I simply dissolve. Okay. Alright. Okay, green. Alright, we've done 7 frames already. Very nice. Alright, I think I'm gonna go take a break. We're so close to the choosing things, but maybe we'll get there tomorrow. And then maybe tomorrow we'll start like messing around with the possible choices. And you guys can see what choices I have procured that I think I could spin interesting content from. Okay. Thank you, Rotary! Thank you! Thank you. Thank you guys for coming. Please have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. Alright, I'll end things here. Have a nice rest of your day. Bye!